Hello you guys, welcome to my channel. This video is just going to be like a sit down Q&A chatty vlog here in my Jeep. So hang out with me in my Jeep. We got us a little Diet Coke and of course we got our water. Get you a little drink and get to know me, okay? I have a goal to hit 1,000 subscribers on this YouTube channel before my birthday. My birthday is September the 12th and it is currently June the 15th. The neighbor across the street has a dog that barks a lot. She's new to the neighborhood and so if you hear that, I'm sorry. Fix my hair. Anyway, I do have a list of some questions here on my phone, so if you see me looking this way, that is why. The first question is, what is my full name? I'm not going to give you my full legal name, but my name is Brandi. That's all you need to know, okay? How old am I? I'm 29 years old. I will be 30 on September the 12th. Where am I from? I'm from the state of Tennessee. Let me know where you're from. How would I describe myself in 3 words? Oh, this is a good one. I would say if I had to pick 3 words to describe myself, I would pick determined, positive, and we'll go with strong. I know those are kind of vague, but that's fine. 3 things I can't live without. That's a hard one. If you want to talk materialistic things, Diet Coke, sunshine, and comfy clothes. I'm not trying to put a lot of thought in these questions, y'all. Like, I really just want this to be like a basic, here's a list of questions, you know, Q&A style. And if you have any questions for me, obviously put them in the comments and we can chit chat about it. Like this video, subscribe if you want to help me reach my goal, and send this to a friend if you think that they like my content. What do you do for work? So I currently work part-time as a private caregiver. Most of my work history is in long-term care, and so I have kind of taken that role into just sitting into people's homes like privately with them. So I work 100% for myself. I don't work for a company. I work 100% for cash, and I do work part-time hours. And then I have a Facebook page that I do affiliate marketing on, as well as just sharing different things that I, you know, about my life day to day. So if you want to kind of, you know, keep up with me day to day, that's a good place to find me, is on my Facebook page. I'll have my username here on the screen, but also it'll be in the description box if you want to check me out there. So I do a lot of affiliate marketing there, which means, you know, getting money, get commission from people clicking my links. So that's a way that I make a little bit of money. My YouTube is the next question on here. So basically, like, why am I choosing to pursue a social media outlet, I guess you'd say, with YouTube? I love YouTube. Okay, I love to consume long form content. I do not consume short form content at all. I do not like the super fast pace. Like, I like to be locked in focused. I really love to watch YouTube videos when I'm walking in the mornings or in the evenings. That is my favorite time to consume a YouTube channel, but specifically vlogs. Those are my favorite to watch. This question is, who are your favorite YouTubers? Oh my gosh, y'all. I truly have so many. I have a lot of ones that are in like the health and fitness niche. I have a lot of ones that are in like the RV community. I just have a broad array of people that I watch. So it's kind of crazy. If you were to look at my list of people that I watch, you'd probably be like, what the heck? And I may pop up a picture here or a screen recording, you know, just to kind of show you some of the people that I follow. But if I had to name, let's say 3 off, like top of my head, Honey Bison, she is a great one. If you don't know who she is, follow her. I'll have her username here on the screen. She posts a lot of content as far as health related content, and you know, really breaking things down and explaining, you know, the science to weight loss, fitness, those kind of things. I just really like her channel, but she does it in a way that's really snarky and really funny, which is right up my alley because she's kind of like me. She doesn't take any BS, but she's also funny, and I don't know, I just really love her channel. That is one. Another one, as far as RV content goes, Wild RV Life. They're a couple. They have a really good channel. I'll have their information, obviously, like I said, here on the screen. And then if I had to pick one more, probably Kristen Casper. If you know who that is, she's a vlogger. She shares a lot about her life. She's a mother. She has been on social media for several years. That would be my third one. That's just a generic, like, she's just a general lifestyle, I guess you'd say, vlogger. And like I said, I will have pictures of their channels here, so you can definitely go check them out if any of those things are what you're into. This question is, what kind of content do I create on my YouTube channel? So if you don't know, if you are brand new here, hey, how are you, girl? Let me know if you're brand new here. I have lost a little over 80 pounds completely naturally. Portion control, calorie deficit, and moving my body. The dog is really distracting me and making me forget my thoughts. Hold please. So I share a lot about my health journey, my fitness journey here on this channel, but the main thing that I want to promote to people is just a regular style of living. We live full-time in our camper. We sold our home back in 2024 so that we could travel more often, pay off debt, but also to minimize. Our home that we had, it was nice, it was beautiful, but it was way too big. The yard was way too big. Everything about that was way too big. Me and my husband were in very different places in our life when we bought that home, as far as what we thought we wanted out of life. And that perspective completely changed for us. And what we want out of life now is less things, more adventure, more travel. We have a ultimate goal of traveling full time in our camper, going from place to place to place. So that is our ultimate goal. That is another reason why, you know, I'm pursuing social media, is because I would love to, you know, create a platform and to create a business centered around social media, so that we could both just do this, you know, full time, and we can make all of our money and be on the road and travel and see the world. That is our ultimate goal. But I just, you know, want to show people that you don't have to be a finished product to be an inspiration to others in the fitness and health industry. You don't have to know it all, because I don't know it all, to, you know, be healthier, lose weight, be the healthiest that you can be. I truly want to step into my 30s being the healthiest I've ever been, being the happiest I've ever been, and feeling my absolute best. And if that's the kind of content that you like, follow me, subscribe. Let me know, you know, if you like that content. If there's something that you think that I would be good at as far as content goes, something other than vlogs, please let me know that as well. But I just love sharing my normal everyday life, being exactly who I am, throwing in a cuss word here and there, like just being myself kind of vlog, I guess you'd say. That is the content that I want to share. This question is, how often do I intend on posting? Realistically, right now, I would like to stick to, for sure, twice a week, so like a Monday and a Friday kind of upload. But honestly, y'all, I've got several videos already filmed, and I may just start posting and then posting and posting them, because, and not worry about how many times a week I post, because I really want to grow this channel. Like I said, I really want to get this channel to a spot that it will be monetized, because right now it is not monetized. And so that is a goal of mine before September, is to get this channel monetized. Who is your dream or target audience? I would say my target audience is your normal everyday girl. Okay, just your normal 20-ish, 30-ish, 40-ish, even 50. I mean, I don't really care about the age. Just women who are trying to better themselves every day. I do not want, you know, people to be on my channel and be negative in the comments and things like that. Like, I am a girl's girl to a certain extent. Like, I am very much a girl's girl, but I also take no bullshit. I do not think that you should have excuse after excuse after excuse. You know, those of you that have children, you know, you may not have as much time for yourself as I do in the day, but that does not mean that you have to use your children as a crutch and as an excuse. And that is what so many women do. So, you know, I just think you could have every excuse in the world until you can't. And when I was over 300 pounds, I had every excuse in the world because I was a fat fuck and I barely could walk to the mailbox without getting out of breath. And if that kind of language offends you, then this isn't the channel for you, because that is the reality of the life that I was living in. I could not bend over and put my shoes on without being out of breath. How disgusting that was. Okay, looking back, disgusting. And I didn't even know that I was that miserable. I don't know why we got on that kind of tangent, but anyways, that's another thing about me, is I may have a smidge of ADHD. Okay, I'm not really sure, but I can take you on a trip around the moon before we ever get to the point of the story. So, probably so. What are my goals at the moment? I would say my biggest goal at this moment is to genuinely build a community of people that want to watch my content and that want to engage and, you know, like, comment, subscribe, share the page, things like that. And also the 1,000 followers is my first big goal here on this channel. What are my favorite digital platforms that I hang out on? Facebook is the biggest one. I post on Facebook daily. I do, you know, different pictures throughout my day. Or, you know, if I'm feeling kind of, you know, annoyed about something, I'll get on there and yap about something. Or I will share different links to things that I find, or links to things that I have, that kind of thing. What is one thing you're nervous about having a YouTube channel? I wouldn't really say nervous about this, but, you know, I do get negative comments here and there. I do my best to ignore those. But I really hope that, you know, I don't ever post a video that gets sent to the wrong community and they like start bashing me, or, you know, just really, really negative. Like, hopefully that if that ever happens, that it doesn't send me like to a negative headspace, because I've seen some creators, you know, they get really, really into the comments, and it really affects them negatively mentally, and I don't ever want to have to be in that position. Okay, you guys, and that is the end of the small list of questions that I had. If you have any questions for me, please put them in the description box. If you want to know more about me, I can obviously save those questions and film another one of these videos. This is just kind of short to the point. I mainly wanted to say, you know, that I am on a journey to hit 1,000 subscribers on here. So 85% of people that watch my videos are not subscribed. So I see you, girl. I see you, okay? Like this video, subscribe, send it to a friend that you think they might like my content, and I'll see you guys in a few days. Bye.